Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Well, today I'm going to show you how I'm adding a air jumper to the sidewall. Now in this greenhouse, I've got 2 layers of poly on there, and they're inflated. And with this new sidewall I put in, I wanted to jump the air down there, and I've got this one done. And I'll show you the parts I use. It's pretty simple, but you can see how I guess that's going to show up how separated those two are. The ropes on that outside, and that makes a big difference. Look, there's no condensation on there at all. And let me show you the other half that I haven't done yet. Okay, so this is the other half of the greenhouse. I've got the sidewall separated in 2 parts, and I'm going to add the jumper on here. But you can see how the moisture and condensation really gets up on there. It's still all icy yet. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, about 25 degrees outside, and I think it's 45 in here. But I'm going to add that over here on this side here. And the blower, make you dizzy here. The blower is over on this side, and I put that in, oh, it's been 2 years now, and it's worked really great. Used the same kind of system to make it. Used recycled parts. That black cap is off one of the totes, and that plastic is cut out of the tote, and just fastened in between there, and it worked really good. So let me show you the parts that I'm using for this here. Okay, this is something I found at Menards, made for a dryer vent hookup. Hydro dock. I got 2 of those, and they lock together. And what I have to do is cut this extra little wing off here. Let me pull those apart and I'll show you what it looks like. So those just interlock on there. Twist them and they come off. So this will be my inside one that the hose will go to, and that'll go up against this one, and it'll be stuck on the plastic down below. Okay, so this will be the inside piece, and I don't need any of this here, so I'm just going to cut all that right there off with a little handsaw, and that'll sit flush on the plastic. And I've looked at different ways of doing this. One was cut a slit in the plastic and slide it in, and then turn it up and then tape it. And what I found is just I didn't need to do that. I just need to cut a hole in the plastic this size, leave tabs out, tape it down across there, and gives a good airtight seal. So let me cut that off. Alright, well that cuts off pretty easy. So just got that piece there. And that'll be the piece I use. So that'll go flush on the plastic on the sidewall. Tape that on, and that'll sit in there and twist down and lock in. So let me get my hole marked. Okay, well, I just made me a mark here where I'm going to cut that. So I'll cut through that, and that'll fit on there, and then that will click onto there and go up to there. That's the plan anyway. Alright, so I cut those, and I'm just going to fold those out over the inside of the ring, and then put seaming tape on those and tape them like that. Okay, well that's what that looks like. Just run tape across there, cut out a little slot there, and then this is going to slide on there, snap in and twist and click in. So that's all there is to that. Let me cut the other one and put it right up here, and my hose sorry for the bad camera work here. That just slides in, clicks in like that. And I gotta get that side there in. And then I'll run my other one right up there. So let me go cut the other one and get that hooked up. Okay, I got the top one put in there. Connect that on. Let me set the camera down here. Okay, well, those are kind of a pain to get on there and get clamped down, but that is on there. So if I ever need to take them off, it's summertime when I roll this side curtain up, it'll be rolling up, so it'll be pushing the air out, so I'll probably have to unhook those for the summertime, which they don't really need it anyway, and just block that off so I can roll those side curtains up. So, alright, well, it only took about, 6 minutes and a half for film time, but real time, probably about an hour. And I'll let that air up. I don't know how long it'll take. It might take 20 minutes to air up, and I'll show you that. Okay, well, that's only been about 5 minutes, but it's still inflating, and it might take longer. I might have to let it heat up, because it's got condensation, a little bit of ice in between there, so might have to just let it keep blowing until it warms up and fills it up like the other one. Alright, well, I appreciate you watching. Any comments, let me know. And as always, subscribe if you would. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to get back on my swirl filter build and get that going. Get my truck here next. Change some injectors. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Bye.